Welcome to the 40 by 100 5-piece classic pole tent installation video by Celina. Prior to installation, call the local utility locating service and have all utilities located and marked. This chart shows the industry standard colors for marking utilities. A tent installer should never use these colors for marking. Always use white paint for tent squaring and layout. Arrange the tent to avoid all utilities at the installation site. A tent squaring procedure should be performed at the site where the tent is to be installed. Tent squaring saves time during installation and ensures that the tent is tensioned properly. Using white marking paint, mark all stakes, side pole, corner pole, and center pole locations per the layout handbook illustration. Step 1. Lay out all required hardware around the tent perimeter. Each lace line requires a minimum of 2 stakes and 1 stake to the remaining grommet locations. Each corner location requires a minimum of 3 stakes. 2 stakes will be set 90 degrees apart and a third stake at 45 degrees. Drive stakes into the ground vertically until approximately 6 inches of the stake remains exposed. Vertical is defined as straight up and down or an angle away from the tent up to 10 degrees. Each stake location requires 1 ratchet assembly. To attach the assembly to the tent stake, turn the loop end of the ratchet inside out and pull the strap through the loop to create a noose and pull tight over the stake. Step 2. Unfold the drop cloth to cover the desired location of the tent. Always use a drop cloth. Be sure all areas are covered to prevent damage and or dirt from touching the tent top. Step 3. There are 5 fabric tent sections required to install a 40 by 100 pole tent. Place all sections on the drop cloth. Tent sections must be assembled in this order: 40 by 20 foot lace end section, 40 by 20 foot midsection, 40 by 20 foot midsection, 40 by 20 foot midsection, 40 by 20 foot grommet end section. The midsection has both the lace side and a grommet side. The midsection's lace side corresponds with the grommet end, and the midsection's grommet side corresponds with the lace end. Unroll and unfold all sections in their appropriate locations. Do not stand or walk on tent top fabric. If a section must be moved or relocated, do not drag it. The section must be picked up and carried to the desired location. Step 4. Lace all tent sections together. Start by lining up the 2 large center pole grommets located on the center edge of the tent sections. From the center of the tent, working to the outside perimeter, pull the first lace up through the first small grommet. Pull the next lace through the grommet and previous lace loop. While lacing the tent top, be sure to also connect the rain flap to the rope covering the lace line. This eliminates the need to crawl in the tent after it is laced. Continue lacing the sections together until you reach the double length lace located approximately 2 foot above the tent valance. Insert the 2 last laces through the grommets. Starting from the lace closest to the valance, loop upwards back to the longest lace. Tie a knot at the longest lace location to secure the entire lace line. Hook the twisted snap hook to the O-ring to connect both tent sections together. Repeat the above method to secure all remaining tent sections. Step 5. Attach the ratchet straps to the tent and assemble the ratchet buckle. Take the strap from the tent and pull it through the rear bar slot of the ratchet and pull the strap back towards the tent. Hold the strap at this point with one hand and begin to crank the ratchet handle back and forth with the other hand until the rear bars have turned at least 2 times and traps the webbing strap. This eliminates a chance of slippage. Step 6. Place one side pole at each grommet location around the tent. Step 7. The tent side poles are now ready to be set. Starting at a cornered location, insert the pole pin through the metal O-ring and the brass grommet. Be sure the pole pin goes through both holes. If done improperly, you can puncture the tent top fabric and create holes. Set the corner pole to its upright position. Tighten ratchets to keep erect. The remaining side and corner poles can now be erected. Work around the tent. Do not over-tension the ratchet assemblies. Secure poles with jump rope. Step 8. Assemble the center poles. Each center pole will be constructed of 3 sections. Step 9. A 40 by 100 5-piece pole tent requires 4 center poles. Insert the first center pole pin through center O-ring assembly. Be sure not to pinch or puncture the tent top fabric. Lift the first center pole into an angled position. Insert the second center pole through second O-ring assembly. Lift the pole into an angled position. Repeat this process for center pole 3 and center pole 4. Step 10. When the tent fabric is elevated and no longer touching the ground, the drop cloths can be removed from around the center poles. Step 11. Raise center poles into the vertical positions. It is recommended to place each center pole on an anti-sink pole plate. Secure poles with a jump rope. Step 12. The remaining drop cloths can now be removed. Step 13. Tighten all corner pole and lace line seam pole ratchets until they are vertically straight. Tighten the secondary side pole ratchets. Applying even amounts of tension, work your way around the tent, loosening and tightening ratchet assemblies until all side poles are vertical and the tent top is tensioned. Step 14. Inspect all stake locations to ensure that they are secure. Step 15. Finish the tent by rolling excess ratchet straps into ratchet buckle. The tent installation is now complete. If sidewalls are desired, clip the sidewall snap hooks to the rope line that is attached to the tent top. For more information or to order online, please visit our website at gettent.com.